Welcome back to the channel. This case sent shockwaves through the department. A female officer fired her weapon and faced charges. A male officer remains under investigation. Before forming any opinions, watch the footage carefully. And remember to support the channel. Hit like to help expose police misconduct.
Private prison for profit. That means when your kids go jail, people are making bread off it. So yeah, keep breeding environments, or keep environments that breed crime. So people can go to prison, you can get paid off it, you can make a little change off people going to prison. Madness, right? It's like why you see all the betting shops in regressive areas and never in the rich areas. You ever seen any betting shops in rich areas? I sure as hell ain't. It's a system that's carefully designed. I think this is a bit too political, man. That's all a bit too political. I don't want to alienate any viewers that are just here for the audits and that, but that's another conversation. What do we think about private prisons? Prison for profit. When your kids go jail, people make money off it. So we're gonna audit naturally. Oh, stop vaping in front of me, bro. I'm a fiend for the vape. I'm jealous of your vape because I quit yesterday.
Shit one.
Is it a shit one? Bet. Yeah. Cool up. Oh, let's keep going. Oh. I'll pick it back up when we get closer. But anyway, back to the whole kind of argument about like private prisons and that. Obviously, for any private company, there's a profit incentive, right? That's the whole point of corporations and private companies. There's a profit incentive, so they need to have a turnover. They need to make a profit. So if the incentive is to save money and generate revenue, then obviously prisoner well-being and welfare is naturally going to be compromised at the expense of these lot making money. So Sodexo, yeah, don't forget.
You can't record it now.
Why? Okay.
You turn off the phone, please.
Huh? Yeah, come in here, man. Not a lot, man. Obviously, I was just talking about the whole kind of private prison for profit stuff.
Yeah.
I'm talking about, but obviously any sort of like corporation.
Recording, guys. You're not supposed to this prison, so why are you recording?
We're just here to make a video.
Why?
Just want to make a video, man.
You want to make a video, but you can't record here.
No, we can.
Where can you record?
But you can't record here, so it's a prison.
No, we can.
No, but where? That's what I'm asking.
Have to go outside the barrier.
What the barrier says?
Yeah.
Alright.
Bro, we just walked in here. There's nothing stopping us walking here. Of course we can film in here.
ID. Oh, alright, let's go.
I'm just gonna sit down here right quick. And I'll pick it back up. These lot have been trying to make some phone calls, or I don't know what's going on here, but. All these guys got all these ugly tattoos in them. You ready, yeah? Don't know, just be ready, man. Is everything okay? So Rich, you're getting there, bro. You're literally leaving me on my own, like, he's not gonna get hands on or something. Hello.
Okay.
Yeah, we're good.
Why are you recording inside the prison?
Because we're making a video
Not
about the
inside
private
the prison.
prison.
You're not allowed
Yeah,
to.
why not?
You're not allowed to.
Why not?
Please step outside.
I know you're not going to touch me.
Please step outside.
No, we're good.
No, step outside. Let's have a conversation outside.
No, let's have a conversation right here.
No, let's have a conversation
No,
outside.
no.
Why do you need to make a...
Because we want to. We're interested in private prisons.
But you know you're not allowed to be in here. Now you're on private property. So I'm asking you now to leave.
Is this private property, is it?
Yes, it is. So we're asking you now to leave.
It's a private prison, to be fair.
Yeah.
It's not a HMP.
It is actually HMP, even though we're...
It is a HMP.
So we're asking you now...
Wait, hold on. Is it HMP
So
or not?
we're asking you now...
Is this crown property or private property?
It's crown property.
Okay then. So it's not private. Sorry, you
still
messed up.
asking you to
No,
leave?
you just messed up. If it was private property, I would have left.
The video begins with a compelling setup. Music. The auditor introduces HMP Bronzefield, immediately framing it as a profit-driven private prison. That framing is crucial. Before any confrontation even begins, he plants the idea. Prisons as businesses, incarceration as revenue. That context lingers as he and his companion, Music, move closer. Cameras rolling. The mood is calm but deliberate, almost investigative. Then the first challenge emerges. Staff question why filming is taking place, claiming permission is required, and asserting the property is private. The auditor doesn't back down. He presses with precise questions about ownership, legality, and authority. When staff mistakenly label Crown property as private, tension spikes. This isn't just filming anymore. It's a test of truth versus assumption.
He's still asking you to leave.
Okay, still refusing.
Okay, no worries. Call the police.
There's no need for that, really.
We've asked you to leave, you're refusing to leave, so yes, we will call the police.
So what, are we committing an offence?
You're not supposed to be in here or recording.
We got to be patient this time. No just scattering. Obviously last time we was at Feltham. We must have waited for 10-15 minutes and obviously the police must have come late. There's no need to call the police. We'll film what we need to do and then we'll leave. Like we're not here for no trouble.
To leave, no.
Alright, but for what reason?
So we're asking you to leave the prison.
But why?
It's
Well-
not recording in here, so we're asking you to leave.
We're not obstructing anyone.
I'm going to start here with you, please.
Thank you.
What you got on that sheet? Mother who was found unresponsive in Select HMP Bronzefield died of natural causes, inquest appears. Serena Nicole, a mother of two and a grandmother that died at HMP Bronzefield in Ashford in 2018. The sister of a woman who had mental health issues died days after being remanded into custody at Surrey Prison. Feels she did not have the appropriate medical care before her death. Teresa Samuel has spoken out following the inquest of her death of her sister. Serena Nicole says she will continue to fight on behalf of her beliefs that she feels let her down. However, due to Serena's sudden cardiac arrest and chronic health problems, coroner and Crawford said it's more likely that she would not have died in. It's more likely than not she would have died in any event. The 52-year-old died of natural causes. Serena, mother of two and a grandmother, was remanded into custody at HMP Bronzefield, a purpose-built facility for women in Ashford. Oh yeah, shit, it's not women's prison.
Yeah.
Aged 3 days before she died. It was her first time in prison, and due to her violent, unpredictable behaviour and complex mental and physical health conditions, she was sent directly to the healthcare ward. Serena supposedly presented a challenge to staff in prison. Serena had been diagnosed with bipolar disorder in 1983 and type 2 diabetes in 2014. Sleep apnea?
Sleep apnea.
Apnea, a sleeping disorder whereby breathing repeatedly stops and starts. Sounds like some arrhythmic heart rhythm or something. I don't know. She had struggled with depression and anxiety throughout her life, had a history of self-harm and had been prescribed various medications, including antipsychotic drugs, the court was told. Crazy. So what was the lady's name? If you want to find more information about that,
Serena Nicole.
just Google this lady's name, Serena Nicole. You can find out more information on that. That was my first time reading about that. So thank you to Richard for bringing that along. Obviously, don't forget to head over to Richard's channel, Richard Cousins Media, This time we're just gonna wait for the police to come. Have the police been called? Excuse me. Have the police been called? No, that's right, I'll leave. If you can answer me now, I will leave. Have the police been called? Sorry, mate. Have the police been called? Have the police been called? Yes. All right. They're on their way. Are they on their way? You don't know? Come on. Sodexo, quality of life services. You know, I don't trust this Sodexo company. I don't know why. I don't trust them. I don't trust them. I don't know what the UK government are playing at, man. Leasing prisons to, leasing the prisons to private companies. Like what's that all about?
Well, they got a prisoner in the back of a flipping Volkswagen.
Oh, is that who that was?
Yeah.
Shit. They've got these private entities dealing with prisoners. Yeah, defo don't trust this. This is eerie. No way should prisons be private, man. You think they're gonna try to cut costs where they can, save money. At the end of the day, they got shareholders that they have to answer to. Like, the same shareholders want to make sure that they're flipping their money, making a profit. But yeah, making profits at the expense of people being in prison, that's all a bit mad. It's all a bit mad. Sounds like kind of like some cheap slave labor to me. 50k per year per inmate. At least, I'd imagine. At least.
Here, the music standoff intensifies. Prison staff threaten to call the police, unable to clearly explain any alleged offense. The auditor remains calm but resolute, reading aloud documented music, deaths inside the facility, transforming the audit into something far heavier and more uncomfortable. The atmosphere shifts from procedural to moral. When police are finally summoned, anticipation builds. Are they enforcing the law or just managing confusion? During the wait, the auditor openly critiques private prisons, profit motives, and gaps in accountability. By the time officers arrive, the ground has already shifted. This isn't about filming rules anymore. It's about transparency, responsibility, and whether music authority truly understands the laws it's meant to uphold.
Sodexo subcontracting. I don't know, this is the first, private prison I'm aware of. I'm sure there's many others, but God only knows how many of these prisons are being kind of subcontracted by private companies off the government and ran for profit motives. If anyone's got more information on that, let me know. I mean, even before I started auditing this whole private prison stuff, especially with like the American system and stuff like that, it was definitely something that I was aware of way before auditing and felt some type of way about. So yeah, I hope we don't go towards that system with the rest of the prisons. Anyhow, we're gonna wait until the police come, if they come. Oh, what, they actually came, yeah? But these lot are bored, innit? Now let me talk. Or if you can see if you can isolate them or something, innit? One way or the other.
Alright, fellas.
Hello.
Why have we been called here for you guys?
Don't know, it's a good question. Can we help you?
Well, that's what I want to know.
Alright, guys.
Could you let me know before you start recording me, please?
We're being recorded.
Thank you. How can we help you?
Well, we've been called here to see you guys, filming around sensitive areas of the prison.
Yeah, that's right.
Where have you been doing, what you've been doing?
Went in there, filmed around, filmed here, filming now. Could you identify yourself,
What are you
please?
filming? My name's Peter Retired from Surrey Police.
Thanks. What station are you based at?
Staines.
Thank you. And you, sir? Oh, actually, gone.
Right, what are you filming for?
Because what I would like to, I want to.
That's fine, but
Okay.
what are you filming for?
I don't really need to have a reason.
I'm just asking you.
Yeah, no, I'm not
Why
trying to
are
be
you being
rude.
confrontational with
I'm
me?
not. I don't have to answer your questions though.
I'm asking you. We've been called
Okay,
here.
well, I don't really feel like you should have attended.
Do you think this is a waste of police
I
time,
believe so,
really?
yeah.
Right, okay. What are your plans for the day? Where are you going?
Just gonna film.
Why do you want to film around the prison?
This is just a hobby of mine.
Why is it? What sort of what hobby?
I've got a sad life, and I wanted to come and film here.
Right. Okay.
Happy with that?
Well, not particularly.
So how do you
because
proceed?
we've
Do you
been
feel like
called.
any offences have been committed?
I don't know. That's why I'm asking. But
Okay,
we've been
what
called.
prospective offences could have been committed by us walking
Potentially,
around?
If you're intimidating staff, then
Right.
it could be a Section 5 public order.
Okay, so what, using...
Causing distress to
Oh,
staff.
okay. Well, by virtue of filming?
Potentially, yes, that could be
Potentially.
considered intimidation. So I need to find out what's been
Okay.
going on.
Right, let's go and
That's
find
my
out.
job.
So in order for a Section 5, I would need to, use threatening abusive language in a public place?
It can be words or behaviour.
Words
if
or
your
behaviour.
behaviour is intimidating and distressing the staff here, it could be considered a Section 5.
So you're trying to tell me that filming in a... Is that a private area in there or a public area?
Filming is one thing, but if you're being intimidating whilst doing it, like you're
Okay.
trying to antagonise me,
So I'm committing a Section 5 at the moment.
right now,
I could
not with
potentially...
me.
So if I
but
swore
I'm
at
not
you, would that be a
distressed
Section
by
5?
you. If you swore at me, yes it would. We're in a
No, it
public
wouldn't
place.
actually.
You
No,
would.
police cannot be subject to Section 5
police
public
can be
order.
subject
No,
to
there's actually a
Section
case
5.
law precedent,
No.
the Harvey versus DPP. No, there is in 2011.
Alright, okay. I can
You can't
tell
feel
now,
harassed, alarmed and
I can tell
distressed.
you now, if you swear at me and I'm distressed by it, it was a Section 5 public order.
You have a higher threshold than a member of the public to feel harassed, alarmed, and distressed. But
If
your
I
job,
decide
your
not
job,
to,
would, your
that's-
job,
if
your
I
job
decide not to,
constitutes that.
That's fine, but
So you're telling me if
feel
I swear now,
distressed,
I'll be nicked for Section 5.
You could be.
So if I told you F off, I'll be nicked.
You could be, yes.
I couldn't
And
be.
lawfully you could be arrested, yes you could.
I don't believe so. I don't feel like police
you
can.
can- you
No,
can
if there were
disagree
if there were
with
other
me.
members of
You
the
can
public in the
disagree
material
with me. You can disagree
basis,
with me, but that's the law. Okay?
I'm not going to test you. I was just curious to hear your reasoning. But police can't be victims of Section 5.
What are your plans for the day, lads?
To teach you, to educate you on Section 5.
To go home? Are you local? Where's home?
Home is home.
Home is where the heart is.
Do you have to have those cameras in your face? Really?
Yes. Do you have to have your camera on my face?
I haven't got camera.
No, he's recording. I've got my body worn
And he
on.
told you you were recording.
Excellent. You're welcome to turn around, get in the car, disperse.
I'm also welcome to stand here.
You're absolutely, but you're talking about
Until
cameras
I
in
find out why we've been called here.
talking about
There's a reason
cameras in faces, but you're consensually looking at the camera.
No, yeah, just like to speak to the person up there.
So do we need to wait here? Are we detained for the time being?
You're not detained. You're happy to, if you wish to go home, I'd be happy for you to
But
go
you
home.
want to investigate the possible Section 5 by virtue of filming. Okay. So you believe that filming can constitute a Section 5. So whilst you
Twisting my
investigate
words
that.
there, sir.
Well, no, you said if you
It could be if you are
'cause you said
intimidating
behaviour.
people, intimidating behaviour. If you're sticking a camera in someone's face, that could be considered
I don't think so.
intimidating.
You think that would stand
be.
up in court?
Could do, yeah. Depends how distressed that
So
person
what would
is.
the CPS say?
I don't know. It's case by case, as you know.
Do I?
Well, clearly you do. You keep quoting the law to me. and
Well, I
quoting
don't know.
certain
I just said
cases to me.
what possible offences could be in play,
Okay,
and you
alright.
said a Section
I'm not gonna
5.
get into that
Oh,
conversation.
so you're talking nonsense.
I'm not.
I want you to retract what you said.
I'm not retracting anything I've said because it's the truth. So I'm not.
What's the truth? The fact that I could be nicked for a Section 5 for
Yes,
filming?
you could,
Okay.
potentially.
Right, let's speak to
I'm not saying you will.
I'd love to see you do it.
Okay, I'm sure you
I
would.
don't think you got the balls to do it.
I'm sure you would.
I don't think you got the minerals to do it.
Okay. All right. Well, let's find out if you committed any offences or not, shall we?
No, we will find out, don't worry.
How have you got here, guys? Are you on foot or in car?
Cycle.
we're just with them now.
Cycled. Right. Where have you put your bike?
Don't be nosy.
I can be nosy. I'm asking questions.
No, it's none of your business.
Well, it possibly is my business, depending on what's going on here.
Okay.
Because I don't get called to nothing, sir.
Well, I'm telling you, you
There's a
have
lot
been.
of false claims and false police calls that get
Maybe.
made every day.
Maybe.
Section 5 by virtue of filming.
Yeah.
That's a new one. I ain't heard that one before. That's very
It's
interesting.
not the filming, sir, as I discussed before. It's whether you've intimidated
All right.
somebody or not.
Well, I haven't made assurances that I haven't.
If you haven't, then there won't be a problem. You can be on your way home if that's what you wish to do. You got any ID on you guys?
Why would I need to show ID?
Because I'm asking you.
No. Why would I need to
You
show my ID?
haven't got any
Have I committed an offence?
Okey-dokey.
This is definitely a tyrant. pick it back up one sec.
I've got the wire in the car, but I don't have a football charger.
If you can get the phone, let's get the other phone.
Yeah?
And the wire, yeah, I'll keep them here. Let's just see what happens. Yeah?
Yeah, but do you have the charger?
I've got the portable charger, I don't have the wire.
Oh,
and you
yeah,
might as well grab the
I've
other
got
phone. Yeah, grab the other phone as well. Yeah. Alright, so this phone is running a bit low on battery. I've left the wire in Richard's car, so he's just gonna go back and go get it. He's gonna go get my other phone as well. And we're gonna see how this develops. Brilliant.
Have you got a direct number I can call you back on the one you do that into the switchboard?
Miss, the people that you're looking for are in the reception. We can go there together if you like. And we can investigate it.
No, sir, there's no need for that.
Why not?
I'm speaking to my sergeant, not to them.
Is that your sergeant there?
No.
Okay, well the alleged victims of the Section 5 that you mentioned
Yes, I know.
are in there.
I know.
Excuse me.
Sorry.
Thank you.
So you don't wish to investigate this alleged offence?
I am investigating this alleged offence.
But the victims are in there?
I know, we have phone numbers.
Okay. Don't wish to go in there? I mean, we can go in there, I can give my account, they can give their account. And then we can see if there are any Section 5s or not.
Oh, yes.
Furthermore, they said that was a private place, so...
Where's your friend gone?
He's left me.
He's left you.
He said he's got bet. He said he's got bet. He said he's got yeah, literally. He said he's got better things to be doing at this time. He's got bet. He said he's got yeah, literally. He said he's got better things to be doing at this time. So
Probably.
Yeah.
Okay. What are your plans then?
stay here, film a bit longer, try not to commit any Section 5s, and then go home.
Okay. All right.
Keeping it legal, man. Yeah.
All right. Yeah. Okey-dokey.
All right. Thanks for your time.
Goodbye.
Goodbye.
Don't let us get called back, mate.
Yeah. Don't make empty threats of Section 5s again. Learn the legislation, and you can. And I can swear at you, by the way. Yeah, I can. Check out DPP vs Harvey 2011. There's a case law precedent. Yeah. Dismissed. Yeah. Again, I'm not just going to start swearing at them to prove that I
The
can do it.
police interaction becomes the ultimate proving ground. Officers probe for offenses, referencing Section 5, public order, trying to stretch it to cover filming. The auditor methodically, music, dismantles the claim, citing case law and challenging the idea that police can be considered victims under Section 5. The exchange is almost surgical: question, answer, correction. Eventually, even the officers admit uncertainty. No detention, no arrest, no offense. The threat quietly fades. Music. As the police disengage, the auditor delivers the final lesson. The law must be applied accurately, not emotionally. He departs, music, without force, penalty, or apology. The ending is understated yet decisive. A reminder that knowledge, applied calmly, neutralizes empty authority every time.
With the law. It's pointless, but there is a case law precedent. Like if I ever got nicked for a Section 5 for swearing at police in a, in an ulterior sort of or an alternative kind of setting, and they tried to charge me, then that would be my defense. But I'm not just going to go up to police and start swearing at them to see what I can get away with. That beggars common sense. So yeah. And there's Richard, he's come back, but anyway, guys, please like. What kind of fucking video was that? Please like, comment. I stick my middle finger up at them.